Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board and staff and community. People in this community have spent a great deal of time on sexually explicit materials in our schools. This concern was brought to this board, who in turn worked with the administration to create a new policy for us to follow, which in my opinion was done with the hope that we would get frustrated and the problem would disappear. Last February and March, over 64 reconsideration forms were submitted, and to my knowledge, 48 still have yet to be reviewed. Of the 64, 6 have been reviewed and 13 have been weeded by media clerks. Also, the last time the challenge book list was updated was May 11th. So as I consider this, I thought to myself, maybe they're just too busy making this the best district around. Then I realized the trailer classrooms at Ottawa, the SAC program or lack thereof at Shawnee, troubled or disruptive kids allowed to stay in school while hallways are shut down, shortage of bus drivers, lack of pay, paying for technology on buses that doesn't work, can't be safely used, or was never even installed, kids being bullied, physically assaulted, or even choked, all while not being seen or recorded, even though there were cameras installed in every classroom, allegedly, to the tune of about $800,000. Parents not being able to review curriculum without submitting a FOIA request, which even though it is taught curriculum and should be readily available, somehow it always seems to require you to demand an extension. A ridiculous amount of money spent on high school media centers and furnishings, while some kids are forced to spend their school day in a construction trailer where you dress it up as a learning pod. All this while maintaining a whopping 38% median proficiency rate among the district. With all that said, in my opinion, it's blatantly obvious the reason there has not been more movement on the books is not because you are so busy making this district the best, rather the fact that you have no desire to work with parents in this district. However, you will work to find a way to pay your superintendent a salary just shy of $400,000, shouldered by we the people, but more importantly, by our children's lack of quality education. Yeah. As I stated last meeting, this administration is a direct reflection of you. Maybe it's time to stop catering to them and start listening to those who really have our kids' best interests at heart, we the people.